Jace's ASMR. Hello everyone, ASMR. And here we have some pumpkins because we're ready to do a pumpkin pie, which is over there. So right here is the pumpkins that we have. And it's just boiling and cooking. And soon we're gonna put the pumpkins in the pumpkin pie crust so that our pumpkins can be nice and thawed out and we can cook that more. So what I'm gonna be doing is taking these pumpkins and smashing these pumpkins up so that you can see that our pumpkins are ready to cook. And then what I'm gonna do is refrigerate the pumpkins and get it all thawed out. So here we have our pie crust, and it just comes in a plate like this so that the pumpkins can be mixed with the other pumpkin patches, and it's just cooking nice and slowly. It's just cooking there. I just put my hand like I'm grabbing it. But here is the pumpkins that we have. Nice pumpkins here. Excuse me, nice pumpkins, so that we can put our pumpkins in this pie crust. And right now I need to get the pumpkin sauce so that I can put these pumpkins here, those pumpkins, into the pumpkin crust. So that's basically how the pumpkin crust is. And this was bought, and this wasn't homemade, but it was bought. And this wasn't homemade, it was bought, and the pumpkins can actually go there and it can be a nice thing to have. So let's get started. Hey guys, so now we're gonna be putting the pumpkins in here. If you can get a closer look. Can they get a closer look, camera person? So now I got all of these pumpkins here. Don't want to get any water on the camera. And this is for the pumpkin pie. And what I'm going to be doing is smashing these with this here. Alright, get a closer look on the pumpkins, please. Just smashing these. See, like so. Want to make sure that our pumpkin is nice and soft because you want to get a nice pumpkin pie. Okay. Now, I'm almost done smashing these pumpkins. Okay guys, so now that we have our pumpkins squashed for ASMR, we're going to be taking this here, if you can get a closer look to it. And it's just pumpkin. I'm going to be putting half of it into the bowl, just because you don't want to get too much in there. Just half of it. It's almost half. Alright, that's half there. Okay. Now, I'm going to be taking this so I can actually get the pumpkin ready there. And it smells a lot like pumpkin. It smells a lot like pumpkin, so you want your pumpkin to be really smashed and you want your pumpkin to be really smooth. And I'm just talking to you guys. This is a talk through. And I'm also going to add some vanilla on it, but you just want to put just a little bit of it on it. You don't want to add too much, like so. And that's pretty much it. Now we got to add our sugar. Now I got my sugar. If I can just get my spoon here. And I'm going to be taking 3 of these, and I'm going to be adding not too much, just a little bit of it, so that our pumpkin can be nice and sweet when you go and taste it. Now we do have our crust here that we're going to be adding into our pumpkin patch. So here, if you can get a closer look, now we have our pumpkin here ready. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pumpkin into the pie crust so that the pie crust can be nice and all. Now I'm going to add some pumpkin pie spice, which is kind of like cinnamon. and I don't want to add too much. I just want to put a little bit there, so that can be our pumpkin, and our pumpkin is good to go, you guys. I'm just gonna keep mixing this around, and our pumpkin should be good, so that when I go and put the pumpkin in the pie crust, our pumpkin is not too shabby and it's smooth. Okay, so everyone, I'm just going to be putting my pumpkin into the pumpkin patch crust, and let's get started. Just want to add a little bit of pumpkin to it. You don't want to add too much. Just to reach the crust, because usually the pumpkins at the store reach the crust. So I kind of want to do it my way and add as much pumpkin as I can, and I think that's pretty much good. That's gonna be pretty much it. Just mix it around. Alright guys, I gotta start the bake, and I gotta put the number in. Alright, now we're ready to put our pumpkin into the oven, and I'm just gonna let it sit there, and it's ready to cook, and it's actually ready to go, you guys. Okay guys, so that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching ASMR.